the mailbag. 3 weeks running. Well, not 3 weeks. 3 episodes running. I guess it's been like a month and a half. We didn't put out a call for mailbag questions because we had a couple on the backlog, so we just decided to clear that out. And we'll be doing the call for mailbag questions when the time comes again. So, first off, from the backlog, my good friend Will Sullivan wants to know, if you could relive any moment of your life, what would it be? And would you change anything?
I came up with an answer pretty quickly for this one.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
And I would change something. Back in probably 2007, 2008, I had tickets to go see the Misfits in Toronto. Ooh. One of my favorite bands ever, although at the time they were going through one of their shitty phases where Jerry only was the sole vocalist.
Yeah.
And I had a ticket to go see them. I was excited as shit, but I had an anxiety attack before the plane took off, and I got off the plane.
Okay.
And I still have this intact ticket for a Misfits show here in my house. Still have never seen them. And yeah, so that's probably where I would go back to, is I would stay on that plane, stick it out, because I've since learned, I am able to fly. I just have trouble during takeoff and landing. But once I'm in the air, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
So, yeah, I'd probably go back there and keep myself on the plane, stick it out, and just get through that rough little bit at first.
Yeah. I hear you, man. That's a solid answer. I personally have to disagree. I would not change the past. And don't get me wrong, it's not a cliche sort of no regrets, one of that fucking shit. But I've seen a lot of time travel movies, okay? And I know that if I went back in my past to change some minor regret, I'd come back to a future where Big Macs were made out of orphan meat or some shit like that. Okay? I know how these things work. You don't fuck with the past, man. That's time travel rule number 1. So really my only option is to find a moment from my past that was really, really great and go relive it and not change a thing. So I mean, realistically, that would probably be my first date with Charlotte. We went to see the Muppets. But this is also a geek podcast, so I kind of need a geeky answer. So my answer is to go back to roughly 1995 on any given Saturday morning and watch Spider-Man, eat Captain Crunch, and play Street Fighter 2 on Sega Genesis. And relive a 90s Saturday morning in all its glory.
Yeah, but if we're talking time travel,
yeah,
even the smallest change,
oh shit,
can have repercussions that you don't expect.
Yeah.
So you go back to a Saturday morning in 1995.
Fuck.
You have your Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
But instead of playing as as the characters you played as when you played Street Fighter, you choose E Honda instead of Blanca.
Oh man.
That, for some reason, you get on a run with Honda that day.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you're like, man, Honda is a badass. I'm so good with Honda. You start playing more and more Street Fighter. You're running the board as Honda. And then that turns into, instead of us doing this podcast today, you're a professional video game player competitively playing Street Fighter using solely E Honda.
Oh, man. You got a point there.
You and Charlotte never meet because you're off in some video game tournament instead of going to Grenfell.
So really, the only answer to fit with my no, don't fuck with time travel thing is to go back to something very simple and quick. Shit, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yep.
I go back to, I don't know. I have no answer then. I can't think of anything that everything I think of, I think, shit, what if I did something different? Oh man.
Yeah.
The answer to this question is don't fuck with time travel.
It's exactly like The Simpsons said in that Treehouse of Horror episode where Homer rebuilt the toaster.
I haven't seen that one.
It's the exact advice that Abe Simpson gave Homer on his wedding day. If you ever find yourself going back in time, don't touch anything.
Yep. So, basically, Will asked a question about moments in our life and if we had regrets, and we came out of it with, we don't want to cause a time paradox.
Yep.
And that's how the mailbag works here at Jedi Dropouts.
And you were worried it was going to be all serious.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is Ryan from Jedi Dropouts. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what you just heard, you can listen to full episodes of Jedi Dropouts, Final Form, and other podcasts from Jedi Dropouts Productions over on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Be sure to give us a review on iTunes. It means so much to us, and don't forget to drop out.